Hello everybody, Neil here from the Four Corners, and welcome to the 4th installment video on our Season 15 build series. Recapping our previous builds really quickly, we built the Nia's Dragon Boat Battle. After that, we built the Heart of the Ocean Ruin, which was a temple for the water elementals. And then after that, we built a Kai submarine, which was actually pretty interesting. And then now we have Lloyd's Hydromech. What makes this build a little bit more different than our previous builds is that the previous builds are based off of loose Season 15 story details, and we make sets based off of those. But in this case, we have the entire set name. So the set name is Lloyd's Hydromech, retailing for $20, and we don't have any images yet, so I took the liberty to go ahead and imagine how it's gonna look. Now, since this is the first time I'm building a Ninjago mech, I took other $20 mechs for inspiration. Here is the Electro Mech, which is a $20 size mech, and also the Mech Jet from Season 12, which is actually pretty recent. I used building tricks such as shoulder pads to cover up these skinny joints, and also how to build knees without actual articulation and make them not look stiff. And in the end, taking advice from all of these $20 mechs really did help. So without further delay, let's get right into the main build. Starting off, in order to put your character in, you can easily flip this thing forward, and Lloyd will be able to jump out, and then vice versa. You can flip this thing back, and that will reveal just his face and a little bit of his chest, almost perfectly squared up. Another interesting fact about this mech is that the sword that this mech is holding, that's able to be swished around, this arm is very articulatable, is the same sword that Lloyd generally has in all of the seasons. I've tried to replicate that same weapon to the best of my ability, so we have the blade here, and then the tassel here, and the tassel here as well. And as for where Lloyd can hold that weapon when he's here piloting the mech, he can't really hold his weapon inside, so I put a clip on the back so that he can put it here while he's not using it, and once he's done driving the mech, he can just go ahead and grab this. But what you will also notice is this pipe sticking out, and also this green little dish. This is mainly for boost and decoration, but this one is actually very important. So this one leads all the way to this arm, which has 2 spring-loaded missiles, so that will be able to fire off like crazy. And this is the blaster arm. Almost all $20 mechs seem to have at least one blaster arm and then one actual arm. Coming over to the top, we have these shoulder pauldrons which can move up and down, as well as these lights. Now, since they are underwater, they will have to have these searchlights to see a little better, because it might get a little dark down there. One last thing is the leg, so I'm going to move this arm out of the way, and that should reveal this artificial knee to make it look like it's not as stiff as it actually is. And this leg is able to move forward and backward, and the ankle is able to twist side to side. Doesn't go back that much, but will go forward quite a bit. And as for more arm articulation, you can move these digits or fingers up and down, and this blade can be moved side to side because that is a clip holding that. And then the arm can obviously go back, forward, side to side. So a lot of articulation in the arms, at least more than in the legs. And then this pipe will also move as this arm is going, and that is a very important energy pipe. Moving on, we have my custom Lloyd and then my custom Hydro Warrior. We don't know anything about the bad guys for Season 15, so this is the best I could come up with. But as for Lloyd, I've been following a specific pattern with all of my Season 15 custom ninja, and that is I'm trying to follow a darker color scheme in their suits. So it's going to be dark in the middle and then light on the outside. And a fun fact about this is that the Lloyd's torso is actually the Skull Sorcerer's torso. And just like his other ninja buddies, he's going to be using that breathing apparatus because his mech isn't covering his whole face. So he needs this to breathe underwater, or else he's going to have a very sad fate. In the end, that does about wrap up this video talking about how Lloyd's Hydromech could look. I believe if the actual set comes out, maybe it might have a little bit more blue and a little bit more green, hinting more of Lloyd, instead of having so much black in its color scheme. Comment down below if you have any questions on how I built this or any building tricks you'd like to know. Thank you for watching this awesome Season 15 creation video, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!